Okay, so I've been chatting this whole time talking about how I had to start streaming again. I wasn't for a little bit. Now I am. If people are watching on YouTube, but they probably heard no voice of me because I forgot to turn the mic back on, which, you know, happens. Talking about how I'm just sort of grinding here to build up the strength of this little amphibian thing. Also talked about how we, you know, in this platformer, it seems to be moving, you know, when I attack these little cockroach things, we move left to right, although I can move back to the left because I'm grinding and I want the enemies to reappear so I can, you know, try eating the meat again, get more experience points to build up the character here. Oh, and if you ever do, you know, role playing, this is basically how it works. You build up experience in a literal written form as compared to just, you know, through knowledge. You know, there's some numerical way of adding experience, and as you do, you use that experience to build up, you know, strengths in certain areas. And those strengths will be based upon, you know, what the character started out as. Typically, it's like some field of study, like if one was studying as a cleric, for example, like, you know, playing D&D or something like that, which is a place is almost like a religious type of magic. It often has to do with healing. Ooh, nice body type. Slows you down, but really builds your armor up. So yeah, let's go defeat the king bee with that. See if I can defeat the king bee with that. So file, save game position, slot number. So yeah, that ought to build the armor up to make it strong against the king bee. Meet the bones of the animal. So let's try that. I don't have the horns yet, but that's okay. Oop. Nice increase in, increase in damage too. And my biting strength is a little more powerful. So yeah, that body type really advanced some. And whoa, he's defeated fast. There we go. Defeat the King Bee. Do 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 do. You see, there we go. Do do. Ha ha ha! I am a dragonfly. You may call me Megasu. Mega Usu. You got it. I didn't agree with the way of the King Bee either. I will give you some advice. You have no strong enemies at hand. At this point, you don't need to evolve. The Sand Eater in the next Eater is very strong. I suggest you run away. And I have a feeling that that's actually bad advice. But we'll see. And I'm going to do a save game here. Save game position. Desert of the Sand Eater. Don't seem to do much of anything to them. So just have to get through this area. Probably could use horns to ram them, but... Yeah, let's record this. Record this into a Power Frog or something like that. Because that would be a yeah, because, you know, frog's an amphibian, I think. I'll give him horns in a little bit. I think I'm going to go back and build some strength up there. Yeah. Go back and eat some of the bones and stuff so I can build the hit points up again. Yeah, hi, I am the Dragonfly Megasu, blah 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 blah. Wah 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 wah. Yeah, these eggs seem to do a bit, as do the bones. Good boy. As are these little aerial insects that don't really do much of anything except look at you with those eyes. I don't know what those are supposed to do. Anyway. Okay, now I can eat the bones and the... this character I'm playing can eat the bones and the eggs again, and then we're done, so full hit points now. So, don't have to worry about those Sand Eaters. You know, blah 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 blah, Megasu, blah blah blah, wah wah wah, Megasu, I didn't agree with the king, blah blah blah, blah 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 blah. Thought about killing him, but you can, like I said, though, but sometimes if you eat the friends in this, they actually do damage to you, rather than regaining hit points, you actually lose them. So, You don't want to eat your good guy, fellas. You Desert of Edosaurus. You can't get through here if your body is still the same. It is the era of reptiles. The era of plants and insects has ended. Yeah. Not bad. You could grind on these guys too. They give you almost 100, and that's ooh, he did a lot of damage. Mainly because he just did a lot of hits, but I mean, still, that's a way of doing things. So, as long as you don't get hit by them. And they stick their head in the ground. Well, hey, you want to pretend like something's not there, you stick your head in the ground and... but I can still chomp them. Chomp. Oh, now he's asleep. Makes him easier to get. Ack. No. There we go, got him. So even though I'm grinding all these things, if you wanted to talk to me to discuss something you might think be funny in the channel, like me doing these voices, like from the Monty Python characters, that's what I do. I do impressions and I do voices like in the Monty Python characters, and that's the idea. I need some people watching the channel live so I can do that. And sometimes lurkers just come in, and that's alright. They can sometimes learn just from this, that, and the other thing, and all, but it's all a matter of what we're gonna do, right, mate? But and also not everyone appreciates the humor I do with the silly voices and the strange way I say things. Of course, this game gives a bit of dialogue to interact with, which is good. That is a good way to perhaps get the dialogue to start up and all that sort of thing. I think I would just go play the Final Fantasy games. That's that's the danger of grinding on these guys.